Alright, this is Kate's VOD review on Suravasa, playing Tracer. This is Plat on PC. Let's just get it going. So, like, you go on this flank, but the cast turns on you immediately, right? You're probably not going to be able to do much here, so I would just back out. You don't have to use the recall and blink, by the way. You can just blink out, right? Just because when you don't have recall, you don't really want to engage. So now you have to kind of chill. But this is fine. Shooting the Mercy is also like, that's good. That's what you should be doing. You shoot the cast because he's low. You almost get him. Yeah, just play your life at that point, to be honest. You should just go in with your Doom, to be honest. He's like, you wanna like push in with the Doomfist, right? When he's making a distraction like that. Okay, so you're up two, they have no supports. And then your Doom dies. And I think you probably will agree with me when I say that you're kind of greeting it after your Doom is dead. Because you're like in here, you're kind of like fighting the 3v1 here, even though you have some support behind you. This just feels so greedy. You really just should just, you know, blink out, keep your life, reset, get your Doom back. Instead you use your blinks to go back in. You use a pulse into the matrix. Your recall gets forced. And like you're standing here with no blinks. You know, if they had a bit better aim, they could just kill you right now because you have no blinks, you have no recall. But he body shots you and you do get out. But like just something to think about, that's probably a bit greedy. Hey, go on that break. At this point you're down 3, yeah, so just get out. That's fine. I don't know how your Doom has gotten 2 there, but yeah. You peek out in the open, maybe a bit too much. You really want to use more cover, to be honest. I want to play at like closer angles than what you're doing. Because sometimes you're just running it down and like, I suppose you haven't been punished too much with it. But you really don't want to be taking, like that there for example, yeah? Like we're just kind of walking over here, you know? Straight into his line of sight. Instead, what you can do is just, when you go here, right, you can jiggle peek to see who's there. You can just blink over here instead. Just completely bypass his LOS. Because if you want to look at it from his POV, hold on. When you do this, look at this. You see how you're just walking? You're just strafing in a straight line for him. Like, he can easily hit you there. Just something to think about. You don't want to take too much poke. I mean, you see the brig? You only shot 18 bullets and then you went for the reload. I'm not really sure what that's about. You could shoot like that, blink in, and then just keep shooting with your 22 bullets left. You can still kill her. Okay, you definitely could have killed her there. I know she slept and all, but I mean, looking at her people, and you got Anna here as well, what you do is you can just walk up or just blink up here, and you just, yeah, line up her head, and you just, you know, you just shoot all your bullets. Like, she won't be able to react in time, especially with your Anna here helping you. You're just gonna get the kill now. But since you take a lot of time, you know, you're just letting her sleep, and then D.Va comes in, defense matrix. So now when you're shooting, you can't kill her anymore. So just be a bit more decisive about that. Like, you can't kill her even though she's sleeping. Yeah, just resets. That's fine. I mean, I see that you're going for a pulse there. Like, I get it. You know? But, and it like looks juicy because they're grouped up here. But they do have suzu. So like, that's maybe something you should be tracking. Do they have suzu? They do have suzu. I mean, he suzu too late, but, you know, it's something to track for sure. You're down your Doom, but you can go for trades still, maybe. Now you should just get out. It's a good kill. Yep, Inverkiri. You have no recall. Just play it safe. Just play it super safe. I mean, that wasn't bad, to be honest with you. There you go, let your Doom engage, and then you go in, yeah, exactly. Doom is in, he's taking the aggro, you can follow up, right? They're not shooting you anymore. Good tracking on the Kiri as well. Okay, you have Pulse Bomb again. Things to think about for Pulse Bomb. Suzu, like I told you. Also, Cass has his roll. If you pulse him while he has roll, he'll just live. And then defense matrix for D.Va. If you're making it obvious that you're looking for pulse, if you're not shooting them, you're just kind of blinking around, it's pretty obvious you're gonna go for a pulse, and then, you know, that'll tell her to keep up her matrix. Okay, it's third person peeking. You should get the sit emote if you're gonna do that. Okay, well, you see the Kiri. And for Tracer, it's all about timing. And this timing is pretty good, to be honest with you. Because your Doomfist just got like a punch, right? They're walking in. The brig is also slept. So this is a pretty good time to engage. You're like timing together with your Doomfist. That's really important. Okay, so you're gonna see the sleeping brig just after the Suzu. Very nice. Go for the Kiri. She's half HP and she has no TP, no suzu. I mean, maybe it's just clean up, to be honest. You can also stagger the baby here. Wow, you actually do. Wow, okay. That's good. Yeah, they're not gonna have another touch now. That's a good thing that you're staggering. Just shoot break. She's one, nice. Alright, pretty simple. Okay, are you guys just spawn camping them? Okay, we'll skip over to the last point here. Yeah, just go shoot the Orisa with your Ana. That's fine, you try to get something on the stagger, can't quite get it, that's fine. You have pulse again. Oh, she even had suzu, okay. So, you pulse the Bastion. The Kiri just completely clueless as to what's going on over there. Dies to the pulse. You don't get the Bastion, of course, because he uses his ult. I mean, it worked, but I'm just gonna tell you again, like, you know, they have Suzu there. You should not be getting a kill there. Especially as you climb, you're not gonna be getting kills there. And then there's a question of, you know, is it worth trading your pulse and probably your recall to get Suzu out? I mean, you do get Bastion ult as well, but again, like, you need to be tracking the Suzu, because if Magic Pants here has some more awareness, that gets cleansed, then you either disengage with Blinks or you have to recall out. But I mean, it worked out, so. Your Doomfist is kind of just pounding. This is all just clean up. Yeah, just go in with your Doom, to be honest. Make it hard for them to touch. This is good. Yeah, and that's just it. Okay. Very short game. So you did send in like kind of a stomp, to be honest. Your Doomfist was like going in 1v4 and like getting 2 kills, but I think things for you to think about is your pulse bombs. Probably should be thought about. Think about what abilities the enemy team has when you're doing that. You're pulsing a Bastion, he can go into turret form. You're pulsing when Kiriko has cleanse, right? Other things is just general, like, in the poke phase, you're kind of risking taking damage unnecessarily. Remember when Cass was up here and you just kind of walk in a straight line past him? Don't do that, just blink over. The same thing can be said like even earlier in the game. I don't even think I commented on it at this time, but things like this, just you have no reason to stay here. Like, you're not gonna do much. Just looking down the sights of 5 people. There's like no points. Cassidy can shoot you from here. Like, they do have Brig Mercy, but like Bastion can shoot you here, D.Va can shoot you here. There's no point. It would be much better if you just took like an angle here, for example. You can still poke the D.Va, but they can't see you. Eventually you do like wrap around here. Just don't bother peeking out main here. You're just gonna take poke and you're not gonna do any damage anyways. Here as well, just don't go for this peek. Like, you're not gonna do any significant damage at this range anyways. And you're peeking into Cassidy and Bastion, who's both there. Just blink over here instead. You can stand here, you can keep poking the diva like you were. You can also start moving on the flank. Right? This is just so unnecessary. Right? Because he sees you. Imagine if he dinks you here. You just have to disengage. Worst case, you have to recall. Just think about that. This also might be a bit mistimed with the rest of your team. Because they haven't fully walked in yet. Right? 3 people turn on you and you get forced out. Your recall gets forced pretty quickly. And that's because you're going a bit early. If you instead wait a little more, let them like walk in through here. Your Doomfist starts engaging, then you come from behind, right? Then you can start shooting them from behind. Because now you get forced out before the fight truly starts. And look where you end up then. We end up here, like we're not doing anything over here. So that's just some things for thought. Stop peeking so much in main. Just move cover to cover instead, and focus on your timing and when you're pulse bombing, remember enemy cooldowns. I'd say like meta advice for you is maybe next time you like post on Reddit or something asking for help, you should probably post a code where it goes kind of badly, because a lot of this game is just your Doom kills like 3 and then it's just clean up. And there's not that much to say, you know? But, yeah, that's all I got for you. Peace.